Boom, baby, let's go. The Oklahoma Sooners, baby, they get their 8th commit in the 2025 class. You heard me right. Number 8 in Alexander Shieldnight, the 4-star defensive lineman out of, 3-star defensive lineman, edge rusher out of Wagner, Oklahoma. Oklahoma fans, you need to be pumped for this one. Continuing this hot recruiting streak that they're on. Guys, before we dive into it, before we talk about it, I need to hear from you. So go ahead, jump down in the comments below, join the discussion. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are around the pickup of Alexander Shieldnight in the 2025 class for the Sooners. Additionally, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and hit that subscribe button. But the Oklahoma Sooners today, they get their 8th commit in Alexander Shieldnight. Guys, listen, if you have followed me, you guys know this one, hey, it wasn't a secret. Alexander Shieldnight was going to come to Oklahoma. We've been expecting this one since he announced his commitment date. And Alex Shieldnight, this is a guy that's going to be able to provide a lot of in the 2025 cycle for the University of Oklahoma. And you really like what Alex Shieldnight's going to be able to bring in terms of just being able to starting to get this defense. So I'm excited about getting Alex Shieldnight on campus. You guys should be excited about getting Alex Shieldnight as a part of this class as well. But as you can see in his sophomore year, 83 tackles, 21 tackles for loss. Hey, you know what? Those are some big boy numbers. Alex Shieldnight's going to be a guy that when you add him to the guys that we have in 2024, like Nigel Smith, David Stone, Jaden Jackson, those guys, right? He's going to be able to be a quick player off that line of scrimmage. And he's a guy that's, hey, he's going to cause havoc for quarterbacks and running backs across the SEC. Now, the question is, as I leave the film up here so you guys can see Alex Shieldnight in action, what does this do for the class for Oklahoma? Well, quite frankly, it leaves Oklahoma at a 150.04 composite score, still leaving them behind Notre Dame, who is at number 3 in the recruiting rankings with a 151.48 composite score. Now, this is going to put Oklahoma right on par with what Georgia has. Georgia has 8 commits in this class. Notre Dame has 8 commits in this class. And Alabama has 7. So Oklahoma is going to be on par with some of the top recruiting teams that we see in and year out. Now, I guess the biggest question here is, how much drama is there going to be around recruiting for Oklahoma in the 2025 cycle? Because now that you've gotten 8 commits, and we're still all expecting Tristan Haynes to commit to Oklahoma too, right? What does this do for this class? Like, is there going to be a lot of drama? Because, I mean, I think we could get to June, July, and you could probably see most of Oklahoma's class filled up. Now, there's still some huge targets on the board for Oklahoma in 2025. You've got Jonah Williams, the 5-star safety. Isaiah Mosey, who's actually, I heard, taking a visit to Arkansas this weekend, and he might have a little buddy by the name of Williams Winery following him out there as well. Oklahoma's also looking at guys like Lamont Rogers, Michael Fasusi on the offensive line. So there are big targets for Oklahoma, and the question is, are they just going to be able to close out this 2025 class as strong as it has started? And I think a lot of it has gone to show when you have a quarterback like Kevin Sperry who's able to recruit, and they're able to recruit the in-state talent like Alexander Shieldnight, it only helps. Now, this weekend, Oklahoma's got some visitors going to be on campus for the West Virginia game. And, hey, you got some 2025 guys you're chasing there as well, like tight end Nate Roberts out of Washington, Oklahoma, the 4-star tight end that was committed to Notre Dame at one point, decommitted. Kevin Sperry's been pushing that one hard. So, there's still some okay preps kids that Oklahoma could be going out there to find, going out there to get. So Oklahoma fans, you need to keep your eyes peeled on what Oklahoma is doing in this 2025 cycle, because it's, at least if just nothing but short of extraordinary. We haven't seen something like this since, I would say early to mid Bob Stoops era, and just being this dominant on the recruiting trail on in-state prospects. But guys, I want to hear from you, and I want to hear what y'all's thoughts are on the recent commitment of Alexander Shieldnight, the 3-star edge rusher out of Wagner, Oklahoma. Listen, it's only his junior season this year, so he's going to continue to have opportunities to rise through the recruiting rankings, just like a lot of these other prospects. And the state of Oklahoma is rich in talent here in the 2025 cycle. So jump down in the comments below. Give me your thoughts. Join the discussion. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and hit that subscribe button.